right side of the midfield, you have Keita from Mali, you have Pt.2 from Ghana, and of course, you have Riyad Mahrez from Algeria. And of course, on the front three, yes, same set of people. Of course, it's something you can talk about. Mohamed Salah, Aubameyang, and of course, Sadio Mane.
No Nigerian.
No Nigerian. Of course, there will be lots of talking points right here. Riyad Mahrez is somebody that I do not believe should have been here. Trust me, there are going to be a lot of analysis on this one as well. So Eric Bailly as well to be here, that's something that lots of people would have been talking about as well. Partey, lots of people would think, okay, Partey didn't go to the World Cup, Ndidi should have been in this one. But then, that is just how it is.
So you have it. Let's talk about that one. That one worries me a little bit. CAF best 11, no player from the Super Eagles. That should get us talking. Talk to me about that on Twitter. Channels_sports, Facebook, Channels IF Sports. Let's get on with the show now. Remember, we're still monitoring what's going on right there in the EFL Cup. It's Chelsea taking on Tottenham. It's still Tottenham. Tottenham's lead, 1-0 Hurricane with the only goal of the match. Let's talk about the fourth round fixtures of the English FA Cup. Manchester City will take on Burnley. Arsenal will host Manchester United. Woo. It's Crystal Palace taking on Tottenham. Chelsea, we play Sheffield Wednesday or Luton.
Luton Town.
So we're still waiting for the confirmation of that. Newcastle or Blackburn, we go against Watford. Swansea City will play Gillingham. Millwall will play Everton, while Middlesbrough will take on Newport.
Yes, certainly the biggest of the bunch has to be Arsenal versus Manchester United. Record winners of the FA Cup. One has won 13 times, the other has won 12 times. So that is the one, of course. Certainly, Mohamed Salah is a men's player of the year. Well, for the second time running, yeah, that is what lots of... I do not think I agree with this. I felt Sadio Mane should have been the African Footballer of the Year based on the fact that he did well for Senegal in the World Cup. Mohamed Salah, despite scoring 2 goals in the World Cup, didn't really have a very inspiring World Cup for me. And, of course, at the beginning of this season, has really struggled. But then, this is who CAF has chosen as their African Footballer of the Year.
So, that's what it is. Mo Salah retains his title. That one should also get us talking. Customers believe it should have been Sadio Mane. I was just waiting for anyone to win, but come on, when you have coaches, top journalists, and influencers voting, I'm sure Mo Salah anytime, any day will be their pick. Because that's it. That's the confirmation. Mo Salah wins it once again. Africa's best player for the year 2018. Mo Salah, you think he can make it a hat-trick? Well, he's already having a good season.
Yeah, he's already having a good season, but then the African Cup of Nations will determine if it's going to be a hat-trick or it's just going to be like that. I mean, we've got players that have won it, that have an hat-trick, not on the bounce, but, I've won it twice. I mean, you've talked about Samuel Eto'o has won it twice as well. I think Didier Drogba has won it twice as well. You count everything together. You count when it used to be with CAF or used to be with French football magazine. You will say that Abedi Pele as well has a hat-trick of it as well. George Weah as well has a hat-trick of it as well, if you want to look at it critically. But then, Mohamed Salah, congratulations to him. Whether he's going to win it the third time is $1 million question.
I know.
The AFCON will determine.
Let's see. As the AFCON year, Nigerian players should also push because football fans in the country don't like what's going on with the CAF. Says Adams Jesse says no, it will be no indeed. But we have Naby Keita and Mahrez. He says this is bad for our football. This is a call for our players to wake up. But the local and foreign-based players should also do the same. And the league, I must say the league. The league must be thriving. Because
I do not understand how Naby Keita is in the mix. Naby Keita did well for Leipzig. For me, I felt it's just been there for Liverpool. I mean, I felt that Wilfred Ndidi should have had a shout in this one. I felt that Alex Iwobi should have had a shout in this one as well. This one as well. So I don't understand.
But for the formation, even if you put Odion up front.
Or Dion, or Ahmed Musa. Why is Ahmed Musa not here? Okay, maybe because Ahmed Musa, Salah, there's Aubameyang, there's Mane. But Riyad Mahrez for me, nah. I do not think so. Partey for me, nah. I did not think so. I felt that indeed he should have been in this one. I'm not talking because I'm a Nigerian. I'm talking because, we all watch football. We all see these guys play week in, week out. And for me, the World Cup should be the highest point of the benchmark for picking players. Mahrez wasn't at the World Cup. Partey wasn't at the World Cup. Keita wasn't at the World Cup. And
it's not just you. It's worrying a lot of football fans.
It worries me seriously.
Let's keep that conversation going on Twitter channels _sports, Facebook channels _sports. We'll go on this quick break. When we come back, I'll read those comments and then we'll wrap up the show. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at what's going on in our world of sports, particularly African football. Yes, the CAF Awards are just still ongoing, but we already know who the king and queen of African football are. Mo Salah for the men and Christiana Gatlana for the women. Aside the fact that you mentioned Mane, Mo Salah is getting some love on social media.
Certainly, I mean, it's getting some love on social media, especially, of course, Liverpool fans, Egypt fans. It's like a double celebration for them. In one day, they got 2 blessings, like double portion of the blessings. They are hosting the African Cup of Nations come this summer, and of course, and their player Mohamed Salah is the African Footballer of the Year for the 2nd time. And the one would have thought Sadio Mane on the home turf will be able to win it, but it doesn't happen that way. Of course, getting lots of love right there. It's already trending. It's already trending on Twitter. And of course, lots of people are already congratulating him, talking about how he is. Some people are calling him the king of Africa. Some people are calling him the Pharaoh of Africa. Liverpool fans are calling him the Egyptian Pharaoh. You understand? Lots of things are happening. Even Nigerians are congratulating him as well.
Nigerians are showing him love, but they just don't understand why in Nigeria they don't make the CAF level. That one, exactly, they don't want to understand.
That's something I do not understand. But then you've got people with high level of integrity that voted. So I'm sure they saw some things that some of us didn't see for them to vote.
And that's what Isaac Afolabi is saying on social media. He says Gatlana and Salah deserve the awards based on their singular efforts for their country. And the AFCON is going to Egypt.
Exactly.
So Mo Salah will be supercharged, will be turbocharged.
Mo Salah, not necessarily for his country, yes, was instrumental to his country qualifying for the AFCON that they're going to be hosting. But in Gatlana, not really for a club, but for the national team. Mo Salah for Liverpool, in Gatlana for the national team.
So balance it that way. Look, guys, fair play is the game. Let's just give it to them. Adams has said to Super Eagles players that, look, you guys need to wake up. That this is a really cool. Like, how come we have Nigerians making the CAF best 11? Updates from the EFL Cup halftime in that one between Tottenham and Chelsea, and it's still Tottenham that keeps a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, they're still keeping the 1-0 lead. It's halftime right now. Harry Kane scored in the 27th minute. If they win this one, they will get to the finals, and I'll try to have a chance of winning a title for the first time in a very, very, very long time. Hopefully, Chelsea. Let's see whether it's going to be a balanced game. Chelsea right now, Hudson, Ho-Choi, says Fabregas. It's actually, giving lots of trouble to the team.
Cosmos, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
And of course, you, wherever you are in the world watching Sports Tonight on Channels TV, you guys are talking to us. Keep the conversation going on Twitter, Channels_sports, Facebook, Channels_sports. That's the show for the team. I'm Austin Okonakman. In everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.